Today we walk through a recent blog post on this topic. The writer is in the room. The writer's words are the only voiceover. No maxims, no borrowed proverbs. Just what the post actually says. Here's the shape of the post. It opens with the reader in a specific moment. On the average, 5 times as many people read the headline as read the body copy. When you have written your headline, you have spent 80 cents out of your dollar. That's the line that lands. The rest is just unpacking. Before the structure comes the weather. Where was this post written from? Who was it written for? The audience isn't generic copy fans. It's someone with a specific page in front of them looking for a specific fix. Every post of this shape names a problem first. Without a problem, the post is a brochure. With a problem, it's a prescription. The writer's problem is the shape of the reader's pain. After the problem comes the setup. Why now? Why this audience? The writer explains what changed to make this relevant at this moment. First concept, the writer's main move. Usually it's a category the reader didn't have before, a name for the thing they've been doing wrong. First example, anchors the concept in something concrete. The $10,000 MEV figure is how the reader recognizes themselves in the idea. Second concept, the mechanism, how the category in concept 1 actually works in the wild. The reference text is where the writer points you for the deeper version. Second example, the counter case, why this isn't naive enthusiasm, what the writer warns you away from. On the average, 5 times as many people read the headline as read the body copy. When you have written your headline, you have spent 80 cents out of your dollar, is where the second example usually lives. Third concept, the constraint, the boundary. What's outside the writer's claim? At some point, the writer admits what they're not covering. Third example, the honest one, where the writer says, this works except when it doesn't. A real audience can smell a sales pitch that pretends to be honest. Synthesis. 3 concepts collapse into one line. If a reader forgets everything else and remembers that one line, the post worked. Objection. A good post names the reader's objection before the reader thinks to ask. This sounds like another X. Why is this one different? Counter. The writer's answer to their own objection. This is where the post earns its keep. Most posts skip this and the reader notices. Implementation. The reader has to leave with a step. Pick one. Apply it tomorrow. The post is doing its job if the reader takes a step, not if they finish. Result. What the world looks like after the step. Concrete. Verifiable. The $10,000 ad figure when possible. Advertorial Wizard. Full blog post, full framework, applied to whatever you're writing. Recap. On the average, 5 times as many people read the headline as read the body copy. When you have written your headline, you've spent 80 cents out of your dollar. 3 concepts, 1 implementation step. That's the post. Now write yours.